I'm really hoping we don't have another mic problem like in the last streams.
Really?
Yep, voice is working, which is a rarity. Hello. How's everyone? There's no one here yet, but you know, it's for the people who join in by who watch the VODs.
Stanley.
Oh, I guess it's also for KMN. Welcome, KMN. I'm just messaging everyone in Discord, letting them know. Questioning, English, because I speak English. I have not played before. Okay, barely visible. Got it. About. I can still see it. So I'll put it there for your guys' eyes. You know, I'm still helpful. Current time? It's 1. Well, it's PM. But it's 1. 3. Don't know why we need the time. Alright. Okay. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Because I felt like spending more money than I needed to. This is like the
This
other.
is the story of a man named Stanley.
Nice. I'm willing to hear this out.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
I wish I was
Employee
7
number
employees down.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Good
Orders
job.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Doesn't seem very
This
demanding.
is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although
Alright.
others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Why am I in the
They were made
void?
exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Help, I'm in the void.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
What is it?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
It was a
He had been
parable.
at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one
Interesting.
had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something
Crazy.
was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he
I
came
can
to
move
his
right now.
wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright, we moving? Ah. Can I crouch? Oh, I can crouch. Okay. I hate Mondays.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This printer's so freaking loud, dude.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This printer's so freaking loud. You see, I made a lot of petitions to get this room. Because I wanted this one, you know? And, didn't give it to me. No, they...
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Alright, well, screw you, Mr. Narrator. Just being a jerk.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, you know what? Narrator was mean to me. I'll go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to
moment.
spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
One moment, just gonna... turn my mic down a bit.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It's a nice room. It is nice. Alright.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, narrator. I'm listening
And so he
again.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Did I? There's a button here that looks very nice to touch. No. I'll listen.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Huh. Fair point. Ooh, a broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Did I? I guess I did. But there's cool stuff in here. I mean, look at that. Look at that wrench. Why is
There
there a
was nothing
wrench?
here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
That's what you get, narrator. I'll stay in here. Just questioning the yellowness of this
It
yellow
was baffling that
yellows.
Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Fuck all. Fuck off, narrator. I am doing stuff. I'm looking at this wrench.
Are
Right?
you really still in the broom closet?
Are you really
Standing
still
around
talking?
Doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
The wrench is yellow, narrator. I keep telling you this. Look at it.
You do realize
You
there's
think
no
it's still-
choice or anything in here, right?
I don't
if
care.
I'd said
Broom
Stanley
closet
walked
ending,
past
let's
the
go.
broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to
Yeah,
find
this is
out.
its own
It
ending.
didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
It has
I never would have
significance.
thought to mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm here to look at the yellowness of this wrench, and you, narrator, are
Maybe to
being a
you,
prick.
This is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk
Look at
about
this.
this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I don't... Look, I may be American, but I don't have that accent, mate.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Only
He
two of those are
probably only
true.
got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
That's how I
That or
want to
with
get...
drug money. Also,
Oh.
Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Only two of those first things were true.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
I
You
am?
got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here.
No,
when a
there's
physical
something.
malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system, and you collapsed in front of your screen.
No,
Well,
it's
in a
fine.
situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before
those
it begins
pliers?
to decompose.
Yeah, those are pliers.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
This is a
Fallen
PS5.
prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
I'm a living
Please
galaxy.
remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Can I finally review my wrench? It's very yellow. How do you even get a wrench this yellow? What the hell happened to it? Simpsons wrench. That's all I wanted to say, Mr. Narrator. Prick.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Yes, I can.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Yes, you
Perhaps there's
are.
a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
I have a
fish?
cat.
Fungus? Look, You can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
I can put the controller on my cat. Hey, Indy, play the game. She doesn't want to play the game. She's more into mobile games. Can I do it again? Okay, I think that's over. What a worthwhile detour.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fine, I will walk up. I don't like this narrator. Bro, we shitting good. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Sounds like an ad. Wait, I just walked up on the toilet. Yeah, see, I'm gaining height. Can I? Whoa, I'm on it. Now what? Can I go out the freaking window? No. I can walk over here. How am I doing this? I don't know. Is there anything to do with this? This has to be intentional. No? That's it? Okay. This door? Alright.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Light.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, this. Can I go up? Down. Whoa.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Wait a second, I can go back up? What would going back up do? Piss off the narrator, and I'm all about pissing the narrator off.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I went back up here, because I think I dropped a penny, yeah. I think I dropped a coin.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Shut up, narrator. I just wanted to come up here and play piano. I'm playing Rushy. Alright, I'm ready to progress with the story. And narrator, next time you give me crap, I will return to this exact spot. Alright, so you better shut it.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Oh, I'm gonna go up and down like 3 more times now. Oh, I'm gonna do it again.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Hey, wait, what's that say? Does that say mind control facility?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nah, I think I'll go back up and down.
Stanley the literary genius.
Yes, you don't understand my storytelling, narrator.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No.
I already did go
It's
down
time
it.
once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The
That'll be
suspense is
insane.
killing me.
I can't wait to see what it is. Is it? Is it? Oh my god! It's the boss's office!
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give
Yeah, I
me
know,
a time
right?
out here for a minute while I process this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait!
What?
No! I need more time to process.
Oh. Okay. Can I have no control over
All
this.
right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have
Amazing.
made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As
know.
before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Oh, Master Stanley. See, now he knows what's
Of
what.
course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
This narrator is Hayden.
Hayden. Fuck. I meant Hayden. See, he was appreciating my storytelling. And you know what? We're gonna do something he'll never think of.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Amazing.
You
Well,
know,
we're going pretty fast.
I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize?
Whoa.
It's the anticipation, Stanley.
No, it
You
doesn't.
and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
No, it'll
But
be the boss's office.
suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Alright, I guess.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley,
Not really.
it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual
Marvel?
reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What
Yes,
you
it
and
is.
I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years.
And I
and
wrote
it's really
it.
all because of you.
Yep.
You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over.
I do
Truly,
book
I mean
signings
it.
without
This
even
is
making a
unique
book.
and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley.
You think I'll
I
go
want to have
up?
to think.
I won't.
I want to be
I'll go
engaged and not
down.
pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp.
You think
and
I'll walk
vital
down the
and
scary
alive.
corridor?
That's
I'll
why
hit
people
the
like you
button.
so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model.
There
you
it
know.
is.
People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you. So
You
that
did.
you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought
Yeah,
it would
anxiety.
especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh good, we're here. Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Alright. I got a big show to do. All about the essence of writing. I got this. Okay? I got this.
Yes, here it is.
Is
Just
that the
through this
Minecraft?
door.
That was a Minecraft door sound effect.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart.
Yeah, I got
I'm
practice in the
really
mirror, though.
proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get 'em.
I can't practice in the mirror if I can't see in myself in the mirror. Frick. Alright. Oh, I'd love to meet that dude. That guy must be the freaking best person on earth. Just psyching myself out. Let's go. Hey! How's it going? You guys are a little loud. Can you stop yelling? What's that noise? Huh? What? What? No. Ah!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meant I was about to be a great writer, but nah. Freaking narrator. God damn it, narrator. Whoa. I just did something on that computer. Does any other computer say something? These computers need something. I need to search through all of them. All the computers.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Wait, does that mean I can... How the hell did... Whoa. I'm doing it. Oh. Wait, can I just... Okay, I could go out the window. Oh crap, I'm too far gone. Huh, okay, we're good. Hey, if you're in the stream, let yourself be known. Real quick, because I can't actually check a number.
Hi.
Okay, well, you're here. Thanks a lot. Dead singers. I don't know what that is, but okay. What do I do then? This is actually really confusing. Maybe it's just on this computer and I just gotta keep going, you know? Only one person watching?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he he entered the door on his left.
Did Dead Singers leave or did KMN leave? Yeah, let's go, yeah, let's go right.
KMN left.
The correct way to the meeting
Ah.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Well,
Why?
frick.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. I did that last time.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Should I just kill myself?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy.
Suicide.
I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Ow. I'm gonna do it again. Quickly.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hold on. What does it say now? What? No, this... Last time, last run, it said something, right? Yeah, it did. Ah, here it is. Got it. So it's per every reset. What's over there? It would be through here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Frick, I think I'm too far from it now. So it's per death.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I just want to revisit this wrench. Wait, how's the end blue? Was this wrench originally, like, fully blue, but in that... How do you... What? I guess this wrench was blue and black, based on those colorings on the ends. And the part where it gets used is just freaking yellow.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Still good in here? Oh, that's something else. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, and that's what the boss chose. Well, that's just dumb. Alright. Oh, I can go through here? Whoa! That's not good. Ugh. Yeah, let's keep going up. Wait, oh, it does nothing? It just plays music? That's lame.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Yeah.
But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, This keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of
I was
course,
getting it reversed.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by
Dark.
sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
This is truly a marvel in storytelling right here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Did I? It's too dark in here. I don't like it. Oh, light. Can I wait? Can I climb up the light and just jump off? Hold on, I want to try. I don't care how much progress I. Oh.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome!
I
You
wish
see,
I turned the
back
lights
when
on.
the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you.
I didn't know that
When it came
existed.
time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours, so here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't
It
that what you
doesn't.
crave? New content? Always
Kinda.
more content, more, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are.
I
We
kind
call
of
this track,
want the lights on.
Good job, you've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Well done.
I should have hit the lights.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dream.
Okay, I'm restarting because that's gonna get obnoxious. I can't even see, for God's sake. Alright, check
All
the
of his
computers.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Not this one. I think it went back to the first room.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What? No, where is it? No. I need to finish the inputs. Oh, sad. Alright, I'm gonna go
When
for that
Stanley
same
came to
ending.
a set of 2 open doors,
Yeah, but
he
I'm gonna
entered
turn the
door
lights
on
on.
his left.
So I do genuinely want to see what was down there.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Dude!
hoping he might find an answer there.
Why the hell did he have to hide the room closet? killed my vibe.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
They be
walked
hiding the
upstairs
wrench.
to his boss's office.
They do.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? Stanley
let's
was
go.
in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he
Yeah,
didn't
hurry up.
even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Hurry up.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
It's
so
not.
he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
I did? Oh. Okay.
Feeling soothed and
We
rejuvenated,
good?
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright.
This music sound like trash.
It did. We're good now, right? Yep. Alright, we're walking.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Alright, we're hitting the light.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Wait, no,
Did
I
he
missed
have
it.
the strength to find out? Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley...
Okay, yeah. I screwed up on the, input part. Huh?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The
Yeah?
purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Guess I'm screwed. Alright. I think what I do is click that, and then a random computer screen that is on will still just show the input. I like how... What? What's happening? Why did I just get 2 trophies? And why was one of them called You Can't Jump? Where's the input menu thing? On the computers. Does it unlock a random door? Is it some random computer somewhere else?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll do the actual story. I won't jump off into the bottom of the mind control
Yet
facility.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Repetitive. Repetitive. Is there anything back here? Here it is! Only 2 more. I got it. Ah, it was up here the whole time.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Thank you, narrator, for hurrying that up. This part gets repetitive.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Wait, so if I was just to jump off, I could land on a catwalk while it's rising? So, like, if I ran up to, say, this seat right here, ran around, crap. If I went on this, okay, crap. You don't know what? No.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
There's nothing even over here.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
No, it's
Had
pretty
Stanley
digestible.
really been under someone's control all this time? Was
Always
this the only
am.
reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Yeah, it probably
was
is true.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Wait, those are a lot of computers. Maybe the awaiting input will be in that room. So we have to turn it on. We have to see the computers.
You didn't just activate the controls, did you?
We have to see the
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley,
We have
I
to see
applaud your effort,
these.
I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you
Why
want to
just
throw
go
my story
offline?
off track, you're going to
Turn
have to
on.
do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Inputs of every color?
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me.
So it would be
where we're
green.
going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's
Is
that?
that blue too?
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
No, it must
A
have been a
moment of
pink too.
solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off
Crap.
the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My
Crap.
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Damn it.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
More hoping rather than knowing.
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Fine.
To see you made humble.
I will not move.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
I'll just sit right here.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left.
You will
to
not
struggle.
get
30
the
seconds
satisfaction
until a
of
big
me
moment.
reacting.
No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say...
Crap, this is gonna hurt like hell. Ow! Fuck. Oh, that hurt like hell.
Co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, that was an easy
No
one.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah, it's always this computer right here. I don't know if this computer actually has anything to do with it, though. What is through that door, though? However, once I get all the awaiting inputs, we will see the truth behind the Stanley parable.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, maybe
This
the
was not
awaiting
the correct
input
way
is
to
this
the
way.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I have to look for
Perhaps he wanted to stop
computers.
by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I've gone that way so many goddamn times, dude.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Suck my dick.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Yes, I did.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Alright. Come on. Awaiting input. It's right here. What? Help! Where am I? Buttons! Yeah, this is perfect. Oh, I like these buttons. Ooh, these ones are also good. Oh, and purple? Hell yeah. Is God just saying buttons? Is there any way out? Is there anything else, like, is there a way to leave? Would I... No. I can't leave. Come on. There has to be some way to die or exit. Okay. I guess I was working towards button heaven. Oh no, that was
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
What does that mean?
This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
What? You don't need to see that.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Good. Wait, narrator changed. What's going on?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, I like Chris. Chris is a nice lad. See? Oh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I'm going downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished?
That'd
His
be
boss
dumb.
would think he was crazy.
Oh, wait, wrong button. Hold on. I'm just adjusting my mic again. Sorry. Just wanted to turn it down.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Oh, God.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Yeah.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Yeah,
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Yeah.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yeah, what is that?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it
Yeah,
be?
of course it's not.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
No.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How
Yeah,
else
those
would the
were
voice
things.
explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Come on.
He would prove it. He would prove
Yeah.
that he was in control. That
I
this
will.
was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Yeah.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Crap. Crap. No, this isn't a dream. We're fucked.
Stanley began
No.
screaming.
No.
Please,
We're
someone
screwed.
wake me up. My name is
Game
Stanley.
over, man. Game
I have a
over.
boss, I have
It
an
says
office.
exit.
I am
Where's the
real.
exit?
Please, just someone
How do I
tell
get
me
out
I'm
of
real.
here?
I must be real. I must be. Can
Someone
anyone
help.
hear my voice? Who
Help.
am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh god.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.